Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Broncos Radio here on Coopersville Huddle TV tonight, where the Coopersville Broncos, both men's and women, are taking on the Allendale Falcons. The women play first here. They're going to be starting here in about 5.5 minutes or so. We just got everything just set up, and so we're happy to that. It took me a little pressure. I'm glad I took my blood pressure medication again, Gavin. I know these coaches, they got to focus on other things. They're coaches, they're focusing on the game, but they don't realize what they do to us up here. But no, again, Coach Meerman, Josh Meerman and his crew coming in, and again, after they went to Greenville Friday night, unfortunately, they came up on the short end, Gavin.
Yeah, it was a tough loss. It was their second loss to Greenville, and it's a second straight loss for the girls' team. But I think, this is a team they've already played before in Allendale, and they were able to pick up that 36-25 win at Allendale a couple weeks back. So I think that's something you got to keep your mind on as well. And again, too, right, there's a little bit more motivation again, as it is, again, the second edition of Battle of the Bridge.
Yes.
And both teams looking for the sweep, obviously, tonight as well. So I think this is going to be a big thing. And also the Broncos were really dominant in that second half, and I thought they played really well, and I thought they did a really good job at containing the starters for Allendale in that first game at Allendale. So I think this is going to shape up to be a pretty good one tonight. Yeah, they were looking at Avery Brose as one of the better players for Coach Adama. Yes, you know that name if you went to Coopersville. Melanie Adama, who played for Coopersville. She is the coach for the Allendale Falcons. Avery has been playing for quite some time on the varsity level, and the Broncos did a nice job in containing her and keeping her from shooting the three ball. And then when she would dribble drive, they were really playing tough defense like we saw. Yeah, I thought they played really good defense throughout in that first matchup. And, threes were a really big issue for Allendale. They didn't really had a single three fall for most of the night. So that was such a big thing for them to limit. That's one of the highest scoring plays in the game. So to be able to limit a play like that, and then also to be able to have a couple threes fall as well, especially from Adeline Moore, who I thought played a really good game. And she did in that first one at Allendale. So I think, again, right, we talk about this a little bit too, which is having, players that are able to shoot the ball from both outside and inside, and just being able to have different skill sets that are able to facilitate the ball to both parts of the court, either that be the paint or, outside around the horn. So I think that's been such a big thing for this Coopersville offense, just being able to play both sides really, really well so far. Definitely. I think that's what's going to be the biggest thing is can the Bronco defense play as tough as they did at Allendale here at home and still contain, Avery Brose as well as Tessa Sparks. The other one, Bailey Skolema, she just accepted an offer. I'm trying to think, folks, and I apologize. One of the colleges, I'm not sure. We'll get that figured out. But I saw Melanie post that, and so, that's huge for Allendale. She's going to be able to go on to the next level and play. And so I'm kind of excited to see this game. And then the guys will be playing right after this. And the guys are coming in, and we'll talk more about this after this game, but the guys are coming in pretty hot right now. Yeah, I saw a 5-game winning streak for the boys, so that's such a big thing for them. And I think really it's just been the culmination for the guys, just being able to play really well, limit turnovers. Especially we saw that in the Sparta game where they held Sparta to 7 points in the first half alone, which was such a big thing for them. But, we'll talk more about the boys' team after the conclusion of this one. But, they are hot right now, especially after that overtime win over Greenville and that Saturday night or Saturday afternoon win over Traverse City Central. Yeah, that was a big surprise there for both games there, and great to see Coach Van Kempen's got his guys playing tough. Folks, we only have
we only have 2 weeks left in the regular season for the boys, and we have 3 weeks left for the girls. The playoffs are going to be here and just around the corner before we know it. We got about less than a minute here as we get ready for the national anthem and everything. So we're going to take some breaks as we get set and ready to go here. And we get back, we'll have the starting lineups for both teams and tip-off all ready to go here on Coopersville Huddle TV. We'll be turning the camera on here in just a second, folks, so no worries there. You haven't missed anything. The camera's actually up and running. A little heart medicine don't help, don't hurt anything. Good thing I've took my blood pressure medication once again. They like to put a lot of stress here on us up here in the track. And so we're going to take and turn it over. There's the buzzer. We'll be back after this, folks, here on Coopersville Huddle TV.
The 76 Diner and Truck Stop would like to invite you and your families to come and check out their diner. With locations in both Byron Center and Coopersville, they're a great place to stop before or after the game. They have a wide variety of menu choices to feed all the kids. They serve breakfast hot all day, and they're able to accommodate all of your large group needs. Their full menu is available for takeout orders, and they have online ordering at 76truckstopdiner.com.
Coopersville Hardware and Feed. We've got the tools you need. Fall flowers bright, Milwaukee tools in sight. Customer service is number one. Serving neighbors, getting it done. This is my community. We're Broncos proud tonight.
Had a little accident? Don't worry, Cortate Body Shop has you covered. From dents and dings to major collision repair, our expert team brings your vehicle back to looking like new. With state-of-the-art equipment, precision color matching, and friendly service you can trust, we make the process stress-free from start to finish. Located right here in Coopersville, we work with all the major insurance companies and stand behind every repair. When accidents happen, drive into confidence with Cortate Body Shop, where quality. All right, welcome back here to Michigan Sports Radio. I'm going to turn this over to Gavin. Gavin, take it away.
All right, starting lineups for Allendale. Start here, number 2, Avery Brose for the Falcons. And the number 4, Tessa Sparks. Number 5, a junior, Grace Crott. Senior number 12, Kenzie Hessel. And then senior number 24, Bailey Skolma, will finish out the Allendale starting 5. And for the Broncos tonight, number 3, Oakley Osterhart, the sophomore. Junior number 10, Callan Newman. Sophomore number 11, Morgan Fawarda. Senior number 21, Olivia Burkhorst. And finally, senior number 30, Adeline Moore, will finish out that starting 5 for the Broncos tonight.
Both coaches for the Allendale Falcons, Melanie Adama, her assistants, Matt Marsman and Abby Valentine. And for the Broncos, first-year head coach Josh Meerman, his assistant Mike Higgs, and Jacqueline Wiersma. All right, Gavin, here we go, buddy.
Here we go. Broncos looking for their 10th win on the regular season. It'd be the first time the Broncos have won 10 or more games in a season since 2018-2019. As here we go. Burkhorst wins the tip-off for the Broncos. Starting with the ball is Osterhart. Kicks it out to Fawarda. Back out to Osterhart, now into Newman. Newman back into Osterhart, trying to pass it inside, tipped away. Back into the hands of Osterhart, back into Moore, who airs it up for Burkhorst, who puts it up, can't get it in. Rebounded by Brose, and now the Falcons charging with it. Brose still with it. Fawarda Honor now passes it out to Crott. Crott trying to weave around wide open for three is Sparks. Her three no good. Rebounded by Crott. Airs it. Tried to find Skolma and shoots it well wide. So turnover from the Falcons. Newman will inbound it. Finds Osterhart. Osterhart now back into Newman. Back to Osterhart. Now back into Newman. Newman finds Osterhart. Crott on Osterhart. Osterhart holding it. Now airs it out to Newman. Newman lost it, and turnover by Newman.
What type of defense are they running, Gavin? Are they running a 1-3-1? Or I couldn't tell on the Allendale defense.
Yeah, I was looking. I think it might be a 1-3-1. You see the Broncos running 2-3 as Brose charging with it. Kick out for Sparks for three, and again won't fall. Rebounded by Burkhorst. Kicks it into Newman. Now into Fawarda. Fawarda finds Burkhorst. Burkhorst driving inside.
There you go. With
the defense collapsing around her, but it will be a foul on Allendale.
That'll be called on Sparks, her first, team's first.
That'll send Olivia Burkhorst up to the line. And that one misses.
I'm not sure what she's shooting percentage-wise free throw, but I'm going to say it's got to be right around 60%.
Second one bounces off, back of the rim. And ball will remain with Coopersville. Bobbled around by Crott. So Osterhart will inbound it. Kicks it out to Moore for three. And good! And with 6:22 left to go in the first quarter, we have our game's first points, and it's a three-pointer from Madeline Moore. It's Crott now with it. Crott kicks it into Hessel. Now into Brose. Brose driving with, now passes it out. Sparks, Crott. Crott trying to get around, does. Puts it up, no good. Rebound by Moore. Now driving with it, Osterhart. Osterhart still with it, has Fawarda to her right. Kicked it to Fawarda, now back into Osterhart, now back Newman, now Moore. Moore into Osterhart, into Fawarda. Fawarda will start to drive, passes it, tries to get it to Burkhorst. Out of her hands, now back into Burkhorst. Somehow found its way to Burkhorst. Now Moore driving up with it, puts it up, no good. Somehow finds Burkhorst, but blocked. Putting it up, Newman, no good. And rebound by Allendale, and Crott was fouled. So the ball will remain with Allendale.
Foul called there on Morgan Fawarda, her first, team's first.
Still a 3-0 game here. 5:15 to go here in this first quarter. Brose moving it up the court very slowly here. Kicks it into Crott. Crott launches it cross court. Now into Brose. Brose moving up. Trying to drive. Can't put it up. And
went out of bounds.
Out of bounds, so Broncos will have it in another turnover for Allendale. Newman inbounds it to Osterhart, now back into Newman. Finds Moore. Moore trying to swing it around, gets it tipped out by Crott. Play resets, kicks it into Fawarda. Fawarda tried to find Moore driving in, no good. Now moving is Allendale. Brose is wide open, she'll put it up, and no good. Missed the layup. Fawarda rebounded it, now kicks it into Osterhart. Still a 3-0 game here. 4:22 to go here in this first quarter. 3 ball by Moore is good from the corner.
Woo! Raining threes from Moore.
Slightly contested 3, but got it to go. It is 6-0 Broncos. As Allendale trying to find the response. Kicks it into Sparks. Sparks tries to pass it into the inside to Skolma, who gets fouled. She bobbled the ball, and then Newman was trying to get it out. And I believe Newman will be booked on the foul, so that will send...
No, it's Olivia.
Olivia got booked.
Yeah, they booked her. She was not very happy.
Skolma will head to the line shooting 2. And first one will not fall.
Similar to the first game, Gavin, where, I mean, the Falcons struggled in the first quarter trying to get something in. There it is.
First one will fall in the first bucket for Allendale as Broncos have Voss check in for Newman. 6-1 game.
2 threes by Addie Moore for the Broncos. Whoa.
Try to get it to Moore and would not go.
Just a little too high.
Turnover by the Broncos. So Allendale trying to cut at this lead. A 5-point deficit here. 3:48 to go as Marsman will come in for Sparks for the Falcons. Now Brose. Moving it slowly up the court again. Now starting to drive with it. Voss played really good defense there. Marsman now with it. It into Crott. Now Brose launches cross court. Moving it nicely around, but a really good defensive play by Osterhart. And it will force the turnover.
She read that real well. She anticipated that pass going back out to the point, and she beat it there.
Osterhart with it. 6-1 game still.
Peyton Conrad now in for the Broncos. A little too high for her.
Brose with it. Lost it.
Turn around. Don't run away from it.
Now Brose starting to drive up with it and does and puts it up and in. Lead cut in half.
You gotta play defense first. Can't run to your spot.
It's a 6-0 lead. Now it is 6-3. 3 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Ball with Osterhart. Trying to wait for traffic here. Does. Now Conran has it. Kicks it out for Fawarda for 3. And it's good! 3 for 3 on threes tonight for the Broncos. And it was Morgan Fawarda. 9-3 lead with 2:30 to go. It's now Brose for the Falcons. Kicks it out to Marsman. Marsman out to Crott with Fawarda on her. Crott drives, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Skolma, and she'll get called to the line again.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, the backside, Peyton Conrad couldn't get around her to get her boxed out, and so she was able to get the position and got the foul.
So back to the line is Skolma. She'll sink the first. It's a 9-4 game as Lexi Boss will check in for Burkhorst. Second attempt by Skolma is good. So 3 for 4 at the line so far for Skolma and the Falcons. Pass by Osterhart to Boss. Now Fawarda driving up and
block foul called on Allendale.
So Broncos will remain with it as Osterhart will inbound here. Second foul for the Falcons.
First one on Skolma?
Yep, Skolma.
Yep, Skolma.
Tried to pass it in. It was tipped away by the Falcons, so the ball will remain with the Broncos. 9-5 game. 2:07 left. Broncos heavily relying on the 3 ball so far tonight. They've hit their first 3 3-pointers of the game as
Osterhart's asked to leave the floor. She's got a little bit of, they think, blood on her, so she's got to go get it cleaned and fixed. So she goes right to the trainer, Jade, so she'll get her taken care of, and comes in Morgan Forwarda for her.
So Forwarda will be the one to inbound. And she'll launch it up. Gross has it. Steals it from Forwarda on the inbound. And now the Falcons with it. Gross driving up. And the foul call on the Broncos. So that is the 4th on the night for Coopersville here in this first quarter.
First on Voss.
Skolma to inbound. Marsman to inbound. Kicked it out to Skolma, and then Marsman lost it. And another turnover for the Falcons. So, big issue here for the Falcons to start this game has been turnovers.
Yeah. Broncos been right next to them though with not as many. Let's go that way. But I mean they're doing well, but it's the 3 ball that's been
and a turnover there.
Right,
stolen up by Crott, and she'll put it up and in. 1 possession game, 9-7 now. Forwarda lobs it up to Conran, and then Crott steals it right back. Bros now driving up with it. Kicks it out to Crott. Crott lost it. Now Moore steals it. And Moore wrapped around by Crott. And the foul called there. As Osterhart gets ready to check in. And then
so she comes in, and who's going out? Conrad's going out.
Kylie Bros into the game now for Allendale. 2-point game, 1:20 to go here in this first quarter. Kick out to Forwarda. Now back into Osterhart. Back out to Forwarda. Who's getting double teamed. Now into Osterhart. Now Coonan. Swinging it around the horn. Now lobs it up for Coonan, who will now start to drive with it. Nice move.
Oh, I thought she was
Osterhart with a
take
fake. Moving around now, Boss. Now moves it up for Moore, and
nice
she'll head to the line.
That was a very nice play between Lexi Boss and Addie Moore. Nice little give and go there perfectly.
Broncos were swinging it around the horn and just able to find Moore inside, and she'll head to the line shooting 2. First one will fall. She's got 7 points.
Of the 10. Boss comes out, and so does Coonan. And, off the rim.
Second one won't go, but mishandled by Allendale, and another turnover.
As Olivia Burkhorst reported in, and so did Newman. Callan Newman's in for the Broncos.
Well, Hessel was fighting for it and just could not get a firm grasp on it, so Broncos will have it. Draining a lot of clock here. Into Forwarda. Back into Osterhart. Osterhart trying to pass it inside, does. Gets it to Burkhorst, who tries to put it up, and it is blocked. Swatted away by Marsman. Approaching half a minute to go. Bros driving up the court slowly again. Kicks it out now back into Bros. Launches it cross court for Marsman. Marsman back into Bros. Bros thought about it. Fakes. Now drives up with it. Passes it into the corner for Hessel. Hessel into Marsman. 10 seconds left.
Move
Bros.
your feet, girls. Move your feet.
Driving around. Marsman drives up. Puts it up. No good. 1 second left. They'll hold it. And at the end of one, Broncos lead it 10-7 as we get set here for the second quarter here on Coopersville Huddle TV.
Car needs expert attention. Trust the team at Coopersville Car Care, your auto value certified service center. From oil changes and brake repairs to full diagnostics and major service, we keep you safely on the road. Our certified technicians use the latest technology and quality parts you can depend on. Family owned, community trusted, and ready to serve you. Call 616-837-8297 today or stop by Coopersville Car Care, where honest service meets reliable repairs.
But, that's sometimes they got to do that. Welcome back here to Coopersville Huddle TV, Broncos Radio. We've got the girls' varsity team on going against the Allendale Falcons. Coopersville leading 10-7, and that is on the help of the 3-ball. We've had 3 threes in a row made, and then Addie Moore had added a free throw. She's got 7 of the 10 points for the Broncos, as the Falcons started out real slow, but they've been kind of building that momentum up as they've got 7 points, a 3-ball here and there, and a couple 2, and they've got there, Gavin.
Yeah, Skolma's done a really good job at the line, shooting 3 for 4 tonight, and then that Avery Brose layup for the Falcons as well. So Falcons starting to build back into this game, as the Falcons will start with it. Shot by Kylie Brose, no good. And now the Broncos with it. Osterhart. Broncos lead this one 10-7. So Osterhart finds Forwarda. Now back into Osterhart. Now back to Forwarda. Back and forth between those two.
Playing catch.
Now inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst trying to move it. And they're going to call a foul on the Falcons again.
I liked how she did that, Gavin. She kept the ball high, and again, one of the shorter girls had to hit her on the arm.
Osterhart will inbound. Kicks it out to Forwarda. Forwarda contested and lost by the Broncos. Stolen off by Brose. Now Brose driving with it.
Turn.
Slows it down. Now allows the play to develop. And Kylie Brose puts it up and in. It is a 1-point game. Falcons have done much of the scoring going into this second quarter, as a minute has transpired here in this second quarter. Moore puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Kylie Brose. Falcons now with it, trying to take their first lead of the night. Marsman. Marsman now passes it into Kylie Brose, who lost it, but they're going to call travel on the Falcons.
Yeah, good defense there that time on the Broncos. I think it was Avery Brose that broke across the baseline. She was open for a second, but they couldn't get her the ball, so Broncos able to get the turnover.
Osterhart with it as the Broncos cross the court now. Waiting for something, now just kicks it into Forwarda. Gets the screen by Moore. Moore stumbles around from the screen, and they're going to call a turnover there.
Foul on Moore.
Yeah, it looked like Moore kind of just got tangled up.
Yeah, the two of them got their legs tangled up, and they both went down, and so that's her first, team's first.
Avery Brose with it. Peyton Conran heads to the table waiting to check in. Brose finds her sister Kylie, now passes it into Hessel. Hessel back into Kylie Brose. Now into Avery Brose. Ball being moved around between the two Broses. Now moving it around is Kylie. Now back into Avery for 3. Ooh, way too high, but rebounded by the Falcons. They reset. Kick out to Hessel. Now back into Kylie Brose. Brose starting to drive with it. Now Avery again for 3. No good again, but rebounded by the Falcons, who put it up. No good. That was Sparks. And now the Broncos with it. Osterhart.
Broncos need a basket right here. They need to find a good offensive set and get the shot they want.
Oshart gets the screen by Burkhorst. Kick out to Moore. Moore double teamed. And another foul called on the Falcons. Second foul tonight for Avery Brose, and she'll come out of the game as Crott will come in. And then Moore will come out as well for Conran. Conran inbounds it to Oshart. Oshart out to Fawarda. Fawarda trying to move it around. Now into the corner, Newman for three, short. Then Burkhorst on the rebound, and got it in! Woo! Well, the Broncos needed a bucket, and they got it. Lead back to 3 as the Falcons with it. Crott into Sparks. Sparks now into Kylie Brose, now launching cross court. Sparks, now it is into Hessel. Hessel now finds Kylie Brose, who drives up with it. No good. Rebounded by Osterhart. Broncos trying to extend that lead again. Osterhart moves it around, kicks it out to the corner for Newman. Newman double teamed, trying to find somebody, then finds Burkhorst inside, who drives up and in again. Drove right through Sparks, and a timeout. Broncos extend their lead to 5. 14-9 lead, 3:52 to go. You're watching girls varsity basketball here on Coopersville Huddle TV.
Your smile says so much about you. Make sure it lasts a lifetime. At Coopersville Dental Associates, our family-friendly team is here to keep your teeth healthy and shining bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, we combine comfort, compassion, and the latest technology to give you the perfect smile you deserve. Visit us online at cvilledental.com and schedule your appointment today. Coopersville Dental Associates, preserve your smile for a lifetime.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio here on Coopersville Huddle TV. Gavin Parham, Scott Morgan, as the Broncos leading 14-9 here with 3:52 to go in the half. Falcons will start with the ball. Gavin, back to you, man.
Broncos lead by 5 and have started to get the inside game going. 2 nice put-ups by Burkhorst, but the Falcons now trying to respond. As Brose puts it up, and no good. Rebounded by the Falcons, and they're going to call foul there. That will send Tessa Sparks to the line. And again, another second chance opportunity for the Falcons. That's been something the Broncos have been struggling.
Yeah, all season long.
Just trying
Conrad, that's her second. Look at 2s all the way across. Two fouls apiece, both on the Broncos and the Falcons. 22, Peyton Conrad with 2 fouls.
That's the most 2s I've ever seen on the bottom on the scoreboard.
Makes the second.
Second one will fall for Sparks. First one missed, so we'll cut the lead down to 4. It's a 14-10 game. 3:40 to go as Newman inbounds it to Oshart. Gets it right back to Newman. Finds Conran. Passes it into Newman, who drived right into Skolma, and then a 3-ball open for Warda, no good. Rebounded by Brose. Avery Brose driving with it. And then we'll move it outside. Nice defense by Oshart. Forces the ball to be kicked out to Crott. Crott. And off the foot of Osterhart on the pass. The ball will remain with Allendale. But again, really good defense by Osterhart on the outside.
She's been playing real well. Her tenacity is just fantastic.
Kick out to Hessel. Hessel now starting to drive with it. Launches it up to Crott. Crott stops, spins around, looks, fires it to Sparks, who fires it out to Hessel. Hessel drives up and swatted away, but she got it right back. Kick out to Crott. Crott starting to drive up with it. Kicks it out to Sparks. Sparks moving it around. 3-ball No good from Hessel. Rebounded by Conran. Broncos now with it again. Osterhart. Possible double team between Crott and Bros. Now starting to move it around back into Osterhart. Fawarda with it. Tries to pass it inside, and they'll call another kick ball off of the foot of Crott.
We've got the advantage. Gavin's sitting way up here in the track. I'd like to really see Morgan Fawarda, when the ball comes back to Osterhart at the top, have her break in because she can pass it right down the line and get her to her, because everybody's drawn across when Olivia Burkhorst goes to the opposite side.
Now Fawarda into Burkhorst, who tries to put it up, no good, but a rebound by Moore and bounces off the rim. Skolma with it. Now finds Crott. Crott starting to drive in, kicks out to Sparks. Sparks gets around, puts it up, and too high. Osterhart lost it. Broncos turn it over. Bros moves into the corner. Guarded by Osterhart. Trying to get in, but can't. So launches it out to Crott. Crott moves up, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Burkhorst, and then shoot away Crott. Now into Osterhart, who kicks it out to Fawarda. Passes it inside to Moore, no good. Rebounded by Allendale. Hessel with it. Kicks it out to Bros. Finds Crott. Allendale trying to move inside. That's been pretty much their whole game plan, but the Broncos have done a pretty good job at defending against it. Trying to save it with Skolma, but then Fawarda steals it, kicks it into Osterhart, who then Avery Bros steals it back. Kicks it to Skolma. Burkhorst there, defends it, no good from Skolma. But Skolma on the rebound, swat away by Newman, and then Osterhart grabs it. Nearing the half-minute mark, 14-10 game. Osterhart kicks it to Newman. Newman lost it. Bros driving with it. Newman close behind. Bros gets the fake and cannot get it to fall. And the Broncos will retain possession. That's been a struggle for Bros tonight. It's
Yes,
just putting up the layup. Second time now where she's had it wide open and just unable to get it to fall.
Yeah, Callan's got to just watch where she's going. She's going right into the trap. You know, she's got to be aware of that. That's not where you want to go with the basketball.
20 seconds left.
Good pass.
Wide
right
open
there.
to Moore. Moore starting to drive up with it. Puts it up and got it! What a bucket by Moore. Falcons with it with less than 10 seconds to go. Bros lost it. Trying to get one more shot up. No good. Broncos lead by 6 going into halftime. Broncos dominating this one tonight. We are going to halftime. You're listening to Girls Varsity Basketball here on Coopersville Huddle TV.
The heat's too high or the chill won't go? Call the name that West Michigan knows. Coopersville Heating and Cooling is the one, keeping you comfy, rain, snow, or sun. Design, install, repair with care. Mark Janos and his family are there. For 20 years, we've kept you cool and warm in the winter. That's our rule. So call 616-837-1312 or find us on Facebook for tips just for you. Coopersville Heating and Cooling, that's the way. Your Red Zone sponsor.
And you're craving flavor that'll blow your mind. There's a spot in Coopersville, one of a kind. Cheesy, saucy, crust just right. Fatso's Pizza's gonna treat you tonight. Lady. Fatso's Pizza, oh what a feast. Best in Coopersville, Midwest Beast. Grab your friends, come on down. Fatso's is the best pizza in town.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio here on Coopersville Huddle TV. We're going to take a little break here and let the MHSAA talk a little bit about what they've got going on. So we'll be back after this. Hear from
high school sports participation in Michigan continues to outpace the national population ranking, and girl wrestlers will have the opportunity to win more trophies this year. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Michigan's national rankings for participation in high school athletics overall and separately for girls and boys participation remained steady during the 2024-25 school year, and it continued to outpace the state's national ranking for high school-aged population, according to the annual National Participation Study conducted by the National Federation of State High School Associations. Michigan remained 8th for overall participation nationally, based on a total of 298,246 participants. The total counts students once for each sport played, meaning students who are multiple sport athletes are counted more than once. Michigan also remained 7th nationally for boys and 8th for girls participation separately, and again, despite currently ranking 10th for both high school-aged boys and girls populations, according to the U.S. Census Bureau estimates. Two sports jumped 2 spots on their respective lists, with Michigan's football total moving up to 5th and its girls track and field participation total moving up to 6th nationally. Boys ice hockey, boys tennis, boys track and field, boys cross country, girls gymnastics, and girls lacrosse also moved up on their respective lists. Participation nationally again exceeded 8 million participants, an increase of nearly 2.5% from the previous year. And for more on Michigan's participation numbers and to see where each sport ranks nationally, please check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Macomb L'Anse Creuse North senior Julius Wilson. He had a game-high 18, including the winner as time expired, and a 61-60 victory over Troy Athens. Muskegon Mona Shore's Jones McDowell. He netted the game winner with just 24 seconds left and a 5-3 Sailors win over Grand Haven. And a Saginaw Heritage senior, Jalen Cooper, he poured in 22 points and a 15-point win over Saginaw United.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skill certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
We're on the ice today, where after being last touched by Team A, the puck comes to rest on top of the goal netting. What happens? New this year in high school ice hockey, if a puck is on top of the goal netting, it's an immediate stoppage. The puck is considered out of play. It goes back into play via a face-off from the nearest face-off dot in the defending team's zone. Why the change from previous years? Because a puck on top of the netting creates too many problematic scenarios to be considered playable. You could have high sticking, closed hand, goalkeeper contact, or player in the goal crease. If the puck is on top of the goal netting, blow the whistle and resume with a face-off.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. District and regional team championships will be awarded in girls wrestling for the first time this year. Last year, the first finals team championship was awarded. Grand Haven took home that trophy. District and regional team champions will be determined the same way. Scoring will be based on results from individual brackets. More than 1,500 girls participated in wrestling last year, more than double the amount who took part in 2020-21, the first season the MHSAA conducted a girls division at the individual finals. Team districts take place February 11th and 12th, with team regionals on February 18th. Individual districts are February 14th and 15th, with regionals on the 21st and 22nd. Team finals will be February 27th and 28th from the Wings Event Center in Kalamazoo. Individual finals are March 6th and 7th at Ford Field in Detroit. For more wrestling news, check out MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We've got the next few weeks off, so we will be back in January. See you then.
For that perfect spot to kick back this weekend, come on down to Southside Bar and Grill. Enjoy delicious food and ice-cold drinks on our spacious outdoor patio. Friday nights, we've got the big screens lit up with all the Bronco games, so you won't miss a play while you're hanging out with friends. Whether it's dinner, drinks, or a game night, Southside Bar and Grill is the place to be. Come hungry, come thirsty, and cheer on the Broncos.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. I'm Scott Morgan. Gavin Parham is with us tonight as the Lady Broncos are leading 16-10 over the Falcons. Folks, we got the Coopersville Youth Indoor Golf Camp coming up. It's happening on March 2nd, Monday, March 2nd through Thursday, March 5th. That involves grades 5th through 6th and 7th through 8th grade. If you're a 5th grader or 6th grader, you're going to be there from 5 to 6. If you're a 7th and 8th grader, you're there from 6 to 7. Where? The community service building on the 2nd floor in the Coopersville Country Club. I didn't know they had a country club in
Me
Coopersville.
neither.
So there you go. Something new. The cost is only $30, folks. Sign up on Coopersville Athletic website. Click registrations. Coopersville Sports Camps, co-ed golf. This includes a T-shirt, 4 hours, 1 hour each day of working on golf techniques with Coopersville High School golfers from both the men's and the women's programs. Putting on our new indoor mat and putting challenges, chipping into nets off of indoor turf, full swings using one of our 3 new indoor simulators, and if time's permitting, the ability to play a simulated holes on a golf course using our new simulators. It's a whole lot of fun. So contact the Coopersville Athletic website for the Coopersville Youth Indoor Golf Camp. Everybody needs to know how to play golf. You don't have to be, 6'7" or anything like that. Anybody can play golf. I mean, it's a interesting game. I started, and I'm glad I did. It took me until 55, but hey, I got there. I'm playing. So, again, Broncos are doing pretty good here, Gavin.
Yeah, they've been dominating throughout much of this game. They've held the lead the entire night so far. Really, it's just been the Adeline Moore show right now. She has been commanding this game. 9 points so far for the Broncos tonight. Broncos have shot really well from 3. They've made all 3 of the 3-point attempts they have made so far tonight. And it's also nice to see, too, the interior game has been getting some work done as well as Olivia Burkhorst had a couple put-ins late in the second quarter. So the Broncos really have done a really good job commanding this game. I think the big thing is just preventing the second chance points from Allendale. That's really what has kept them in this game so far tonight. So the Broncos will start with the ball going into the third quarter as Moore will inbound it to Osterhart. And launches it out to Newman. Newman inside for Moore. Moore puts it up, no good, but rebound by Burkhorst, who puts it up and in.
Nice play by Olivia just to get in there and get that rebound.
Well, there's about 4 Falcons in the paint, but Burkhorst was the one to get it and put it up and in. Falcons with it, down 8. Krotz back into Brose. Brose driving up, puts it up, and no good. Rebounded by Moore. Osterhart with it. Osterhart, who has been facilitating play so far tonight, along with Fawarda. Osterhart trying to find somebody, finds it into the hands of Fawarda. Now Burkhorst has it. Osterhart for 3, no good. Fawarda could not get the rebound. Falcons ball.
Mistimed her jump just a little bit.
Avery Brose kicks it to Crott. Crott launches it cross court for Sparks. Sparks driving up, puts it up. No good. Nice rebound by Burkhorst. And the Broncos with it.
That's a nice defensive rebound now and an offensive rebound she's had.
Moore lost it. Brose driving up. Trying to get one to go and does.
Finally, she says. First layup she's had to where it finally went in.
Swung right past Osterhart, and it's 18-12. Falcons' first point here in the second half. Nice tip away by Crott. Falcons force the turnover. Hessel finds Crott. Crott trying to drive up with it. Kick out to Hessel. Now in to Crott. Outside for Brose. Brose moves back, waits for bodies to move, and nice put up by Tessa Sparks, who got inside, spun around and put it up and in. 4-point game. Broncos with it. Osterhart kicks it out to Fawarda. Fawarda waits for Newman to move. Now Newman with it, kicks it out to Fawarda. Moore has it, drives in, could not get it in. It's a good pass by Burkhorst. And then
jump ball between Oakley and Crott. So Falcons will get it. Arrow pointing their way.
Brose will, again, slowly driving up the ball. Stops or dribble, then finds Sparks. Sparks trying to swing past Moore and does. Tries to get it out to Crott. Crott with it, moves up. Crott puts it up and blocked. Olivia Burkhorst has been very good defensively in the paint so far in this third quarter. Falcons will retain possession as Sparks will inbound. Finds Skolma. Skolma puts it up, and the foul is given.
I just don't like that inbound defense. You could see Skolma come from the white side all the way around, and nobody was left on the backside, and so you caught Olivia. She saw it just at the last minute and unfortunately created the foul. I'd rather see a guard or the backside cut her off with that play.
Skolma 4 for 5. And as soon as I say that, misses the second, but the Falcons will retain possession. So a chance to make this a 3 or a 4-point play.
Yes.
Sparks will inbound. Has a wide open Brose, who was calling for it but didn't get it.
Yeah.
So it kicked out to Crott. Sparks now into Crott. Crott inside the paint, kicks it out for Sparks for 3 and good.
Ties it up.
First 3 of the night, a 4-point play by the Falcons. And just like that, this game is tied. Fawarda finds Conran open, finds Newman open. Broncos now again outside. Osterhart. 4:20 to go. 18 all. Third quarter as Newman with it. Finds Fawarda, who gets around nicely, kicks it out to the corner for Osterhart.
Callan's got to go to the ball.
Pass into Conran. Conran finds Osterhart, finds Newman. Newman for 3 in the lead.
Too hard.
No good. And Fawarda tried to save it, but it finds the hands of Sparks. Sparks drives up nicely. And the offensive foul on Tessa Sparks. As Coonan will check in for Newman.
That's the third foul on Sparks. First team foul.
And that's big because
that is big.
Brose is such a key part of this Allendale offense. So if you have to lose her for significant time, that is massive, especially in a tied game. As Fawarda launches it out for Coonan. Back in to Fawarda. Burkhorse in it, double teamed. Tries to get around and does. And timeout.
Coach, you let her play.
18 all. 3:25 left to go here in the first quarter of this second half. You're watching girls varsity basketball here on Coopersville Huddle TV.
Tonight's Lights Out moment is brought to you by Van Kemen Electric. When the lights go out on the court, you can trust the pros who keep them on everywhere else. From residential to commercial electrical work, Van Kemen Electric delivers safe, reliable power on time, every time. So whether it's a game night or work day, don't get left in the dark. Call Van Kemen Electric, 616-785-1800. Powering our community and lighting up the wind. That's Van Kemen Electric. We've got the power. As both teams, just as she was getting ready to make the move, that's Olivia Burkhorst. Coach Bierman called the timeout, but she got the move and laid it up, unfortunately.
Inbound by Osterhart. Three-pointer, no good by Conran. Game will remain tied at 18. As Brose tried to move it, and the foul given on Charlotte Coonan. So her first foul of the evening, as Sparks will inbound it again. Kicks it out to Brose. Brose trying to get around Osterhart. Finds Marsman. Marsman into Brose. Brose is looking inside, now we'll kick it out to Crott.
There you
and
go.
A nice steal by Osterhart.
She kind of sagged down on the defense and got there. Nice
Gets
job.
it to Burkhorst. Nice
feed.
play. The fine by for Warda. They've been trying to get that play to work, and that time it did after it was tipped up in the air. So the Broncos take the lead, 20-18, as Sparks gets around Burkhorst, but couldn't put it up and in. Rebounded by Burkhorst. Osterhart with the ball, kicks it out to Fawarda. Back into Osterhart. Swinging around the horn now, Coonan with it. Broncos trying to find the inside and does. Burkhorst gets double teamed, but they will call a foul there.
If that's on 4, that's her 4th.
And it is.
And that is her 4th. Unfortunately, that is 4 for Sparks. And she just came in from Coach Adama, and she's like, oh, no. So a couple substitutions there.
Skolma came out as well. Kylie Brose is into the game, so both Broses are out on the court for the Falcons as the Broncos move it around under pressure. Now can work with the ball. Osterhart back into Coonan. Moving around between those three again. Trying to find the opening on the inside. Does. Conran kicks it out. Coonan fakes. Tries to move it, and nicely defended by
Brose, Avery Brose. She did a nice job.
Yeah.
She blocked that real well.
Well, that's been the big key for the Falcons, is just stopping the Broncos from getting inside.
Yeah. Adding more back in for the Broncos. Put a little more pressure on them.
Yeah, now you have that outside threat, too, of Moore, and she's going to be out for screens as well, as Fawarda tried to drive up, and then another foul called, and if that's on Kylie Brose.
Kylie, yep. That's her first. Team's third.
Falcons struggling. A couple of their key starters are in foul trouble. Sparks obviously has 4. She's out of the game as another foul called. And Osterhart will go to the line.
Can't tell if that was on 22. Oh, 5.
And that's on Grace Crott.
That's her second.
And a
Coach
timeout.
All right.
Timeout, Allendale. Broncos lead this one 20-18. 1:24 left to go here in the third quarter.
When you need water flowing right, call the pros to do it right. That's Hexel Brothers Well Drilling since 1965. You can call them at 616-837-6419. They do residential, commercial, and agricultural. They're local experts you can trust on your property. They do well drilling, tanks, and water line. They do pressure systems working fine. From Arthur Street here in Coopersville, they've got the skill, they've got the will. That's Hexel Brothers Well Drilling. Your water done right.
Osterhart will be at the line following this timeout. So Broncos trying to extend this to a 2-possession game. After Grace Crott picks up her second foul, the starters for Allendale, said it before the timeout, have been getting into foul trouble as the first one will fall for Osterhart. Gross has got 3 fouls.
Avery Bros, yep.
Sorry, 2 fouls.
Makes them both.
Yeah, she's only got 2, so she's okay there.
Thought she had 3, but nope, only 2.
As Bros with it. Moving to the minute mark here on this third quarter. Kick out to Marsman. Marsman out to Kylie Bros, now out to Avery Bros. Bros trying to move around Osterhart and does. Really nice move, and she'll head to the line. Really good moves by Avery Bros to get around Osterhart and then to get around inside the paint. Just couldn't get it to go, but she'll head to the line.
Burkhorst is out and Boss is in. And again, with Olivia being a senior, she's a little more sly, if you want to say. She's a little more skilled in that, where unfortunately Lexi Boss is still, as a sophomore, not quite, how to make those moves without fouling. But she'll get there. She's learning from the best right there from Olivia Burkhorst.
1 for 2 for Avery Bros, and it cuts the lead to 3, so it is a 1-possession game. Broncos still with the lead. As Moore with it. Moore finds Boss, trying to kick it out, and nicely done by Avery Bros again.
Yeah.
And they might just play for the last shot here.
I think so. Yeah, and that's there again. You're going inside, and Avery being a senior, she knew that Lexi was going to try to go back out, and she snuck in there and stole it from the Broncos. And yeah, she's waiting for the last shot here.
Time winding down. Trying to cut this lead. Gross launches it. Marsman. 5 seconds. Back into Marsman. They got to put it up, and they will. No good. Broncos will remain with the lead as we go to the final quarter of regulation. 22-19. Broncos lead it as you're listening to Coopersville Girls Varsity Basketball here on Coopersville Huddle TV.
And now, One-Eyed Pete's steal of the game. When the defense takes it away, you score big at One-Eyed Pete's Barbecue. Swing by 1275 West Randall Street in Coopersville and dig into slow smoked meats, bold sauces, and game day favorites that never miss. After the final buzzer, make the winning play. Head to One-Eyed Pete's and taste the victory. You can give them a call at 616-384-3119. That's One-Eyed Pete's Barbecue, where every steal is a slam dunk. Going into the fourth quarter, Broncos lead 22-19. It's going to be right down to the end of the wire here. Again, Broncos are sitting okay foul-wise, as I say that, but the Falcons have one player, one of their starters, in foul trouble, and that is Sparks. She has 4 fouls, so Coach Adam was going to have to hold her for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, both the, Bros and Crott have 2 fouls as well. So the starters have been picking up a lot of fouls tonight for the Falcons, and that's been a little bit of an issue. Maybe going into this fourth quarter, right? You don't want to slow down the intensity, but at the same time, right, you don't want to take your starters out of the game here, as the Broncos will start with the ball going into this final quarter of regulation. And that's a foul called. And it is going to be on Avery Brose.
That didn't just let that quick. We just said that'll be number 3 for her. And it's kind of a swipe of the arm is what the ref said.
Osterhart with it. Broncos lead this one 22-19. Trying to extend it and extend their win total to 10. Moving it around Newman. Newman into Burkhorst, into Moore, and in!
That was a good 1-2 punch right there.
Well, they've been trying that 1-2 all night, and again it falls. Saw it a couple times in that first half. And now the Falcons down by 5. As it's stolen off by Forwarda.
I think she surprised herself that she got it because she went to take off and then kind of stopped.
Forwarda kicks it into Osterhart. Back into Forwarda. Inside to Burkhorst, who passes it up. Couldn't get it to fall, but Moore back to the line.
Yeah, it's that 1-2 punch that's happening. They figured it's a little bit out. They take Olivia. She sneaks out to the wing a little bit, and that allows Moore to come down the base or down the free throw line there and put it in. That's a third foul on.
That's the third foul on Skolma, yeah.
Second team foul, so Broncos could get in the. Makes them both. Jeez, nice job.
Falcons have 3 starters with 3 or more fouls. They have brought Sparks into the game, who has 4 fouls, as that ball stolen off by Osterhart. Brose lost it, and another turnover by the Falcons. And it's just not the time to be turning the ball over. 7-point lead for Coopersville. Trying to drain a little bit more clock. Double team on Burkhorst. Burkhorst lost it. Picked up by Brose, who's fighting to keep it. Are they going to call travel or jump ball? They're going to call travel. Well, Brose was fighting for it, and as she was fighting for it, she was moving across the court. And Coach Adama adamant.
Yeah. She's trying to plead her case, and I'm going to agree with Coach Adama. She was, it was right. But Broncos get it.
Falcons just trying to get something to work defensively. It has been a bit of a struggle, and as they were about to get something to work, and they might just get one here, and they do.
Yeah. You got to make it a clean pass into that middle. You can't, unfortunately, Morgan saw it, trying to get into Moore, and the quickness of Avery Brose broke that up.
Brose for 3, bounces around and no good. Falcons only have 1 3 on the night. Forwarda waiting for the play to develop. Sneaking up behind was Brose. Now Osterhart with it. Kicks it out. Forwarda for 3! Timeout, Falcons! It is double digits on a night where they can extend their win total to double digits. 29-19. 5:20 left to go. Final quarter of regulation.
The 76 Diner and Truck Stop would like to invite you and your families to come and check out their diner. With locations in both Byron Center and Coopersville, they're a great place to stop before or after the game. They have a wide variety of menu choices to feed all the kids. They serve breakfast hot all day, and they're able to accommodate all of your large group needs. Their full menu is available for takeout orders, and they have online ordering at 76truckstopdiner.com.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio here on Coopersville Huddle TV. Broncos leading 29-19. As Gavin just said before we went to break, first time double-digit lead with 5:20 to go. Falcons trying to figure something out. Broncos just keep doing enough. Just keep ahead. We'll see if they can't continue to do that for 5 more minutes and 20 seconds. Back to you, Gavin.
Broncos haven't won more than 10 games in a season since the 2018-2019 season. In about 5 minutes and 20 seconds, they can cement 2025-2026 as a 10-win season. 3-ball no good from Allendale. Put up by Crott, no good, but they get it back again. Crott tries to put it up, no good. Rebounded again by Allendale. Sparks driving up with it, and one! With
Nice
5 minutes to go.
What a good hustle down there by the Falcons. They kept going after those offensive rebound. Broncos could not find a handle on it and get it out of there. And so a nice shot cuts the lead.
Trying to cut this to 7. Won't go. And that time rebounded. Burkhorst on the rebound. Osterhart with it. 5 minutes left in the game. Osterhart trying to get around Sparks. Passes it inside. Burkhorst puts it up. No good. No foul.
It was all ball. We actually got to see it right here, and that was a great play by Avery Brose. When she came around, she surprised Olivia.
Ball will remain in Coopersville possession as Conran will come in for Newman. 4:39 to go. Nice pass inside for Moore, who tried to put it up, no good. And that ball's going back to the Falcons.
Well, a little too hard there for Maddie, but here we go.
Falcons trying to start a comeback. Down 8. Brose launches it cross court for Sparks. Sparks driving up with it, passes outside. That was Hessel, thought about it. 3-ball by Sparks, airs the only thing touching it. 8-point game. We loom halfway across the fourth quarter. Moore for 3. And good! What a 3-ball by Adeline Moore! Time out again! It is the Addie Moore show tonight. 11-point lead with 3:55 to go in the final quarter of this game.
Coopersville Hardware and Feed. We've got the tools you need. Fall flowers bright, Milwaukee tools in sight. Customer service is number 1. Serving neighbors, getting it done. This is my community. We're Broncos proud tonight.
He's one of the best to learn from, man,
Yeah.
I tell you. Welcome back here, Michigan Sports Radio. Scott Morgan, Gavin Parham. Broncos leading 32-21 over the Falcons. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Broncos looking to see if they can't hold on. And the Falcons seeing if they can't cut into this lead ever so slightly. Back to Gavin.
32-21. Broncos in command. But the Falcons have not given up yet. Brose with it. Moves it out to Crott. Crott for 3. No good. Tipped around. Sparks saves it and then turns it over. For Warda, then turns it over. Back into Sparks. Sparks driving up and well defended by Burkhorst, but the ball will remain with Allendale.
I was hoping Morgan would just dribble on that steal.
Sparks has 4 fouls, but has been the biggest contributor so far in this fourth quarter.
Yes, she has.
Rose couldn't get it up and in. Kicked it out to Crott. Now Sparks with it. Lost it! Osterhart finds for Warda. slows it down, and they could start to run a little bit of clock out here. For Warda. Finds a wide open Conrad. Back into Oakley Osterhart. For Warda.
Stay out of the corner.
Timeout Broncos.
Got to stay out of them corners, ladies.
We got 3 minutes to go, an 11-point lead in the final quarter of regulation here in Coopersville. You're listening to Girls Varsity Basketball here on Coopersville Huddle TV.
Tonight's Lights Out moments brought to you by Van Kemen Electric. When the lights go out on the court, you can trust the pros who keep them on everywhere else. From residential to commercial to agricultural work, Van Kemen Electric delivers safe, reliable power on time, every time. So whether it's game night or work day, don't get left in the dark. Call Van Kemen Electric at 616-785-1800, powering our community and lighting up the win. That's Van Kemen Electric. We've got the power. And I'll tell you who's shooting lights out right now. Addie Moore is lighting it up with the 3-ball, folks.
Broncos lead this one by 11 as they try to finish out win number 10. Osterhart kicks it into Forwarda. And the foul given. Oh. And it's going to be on Avery Brose, and that's number 4. So now 2 Falcons with 4 fouls. Inbounded to Burkhorst. Nice find to Osterhart. And 1!
What a play drawn up. What a play.
Brilliant find, brilliant movement around, and it finds a wide open Osterhart who gets around Skolma. And 1 complete. 2:49 left. Largest lead of the night for the Broncos. Brose moving around, stumbles, finds a wide open Marsman, no good. Broncos with it with near 2.5 minutes to go. Forwarda. Double teamed off the foot of Sparks. Brose will have it. Moving up. Can't get it to fall. Newman. Wide open is Moore.
Nice play by Addie just to kick it back out.
Broncos will play keep away. Oshart trying to get around Brose. Crott trying to contest against Newman, but Newman finds Osterhart. Back into Forwarda. Forwarda does a nice job to get around Sparks. Back into Newman. Back into Burkhorst. And off the hands of Crott. Remind you, coming up next here on Coopersville Huddle TV, the boys will get set for Game 2 of our Tuesday night doubleheader. They'll be taking on the Allendale Falcons varsity boys team. Trying to get the double up on Allendale. Minute 40 left to go here in this fourth quarter. 35-21. Osterhart nearly lost it, but finds Burkhorst. Double team. And the first foul and the first bonus light of the night, as that's the 5th foul for the Falcons.
That was
Kylie Brose.
Kylie Brose, her 2nd foul. Easy for you to say.
Burkhorst puts the first one up and in. 36-21 game. And both will fall. Minute and a half to go. Sparks drives, puts it up. No good. Jump ball.
Possession arrow pointed towards the Falcons, so they'll retain it.
Sparks will inbound. He has 4 fouls on the night. Falcons launch it to Skolma. Now into Crott. Crott with it. Crott moves it into Marsman. Now Falcons around the horn. Finds Crott again. Crott into Sparks, nearing a minute. Sparks drives, and the foul is called on Coopersville.
That's on Callan. She just kind of rode her into that corner, which is all right. I don't mind that one at all. Her first. Team second.
Sparks again will inbound, finds Crott. Crott into Marsman. Now into Kylie Brose, who couldn't get it to fall. Second effort by Skolma, swatted down. Falcons will retain possession with a minute to go. 37-21 lead. Kick out Skolma, driving inside and got it up and in. Timeout Allendale. 37-23. We got less than a minute to go here in the final quarter of regulation.
When you need water flowing right, call the pros to do it right. That's Hexel Brothers Well Drilling since 1965. You can give them a call at 616-837-6419. They do residential, commercial, and agricultural work. They're local experts you can trust in your property. They do well drilling, they do tanks, they do water lines. They check your pressure system to make sure they're working fine. They're on Arthur Street here in Coopersville. They've got the skill, they've got the will. That's Hexel Brother Well Drilling. Your water done right. Now, One-Eyed Pete's steal of the game. When the defense takes it away, you score big at One-Eyed Pete's Barbecue. Swing by 1275 West Randall Street in Coopersville and dig into slow smoked meats, bold sauces, and game day favorites that never miss. After the final buzzer, make the winning play. Head to One-Eyed Pete's and taste the victory. Call 616-384-3119. That's One-Eyed Pete's Barbecue, where every steal is a slam dunk.
Newman will inbound. 46.5 left. Foul is called in a very audible no from Coach Adama. So 45 seconds left. Foul will be called on Marky Marsman. And that's going to send Adeline Moore to the line. What a night by Moore. She's got 16 points on the night.
Whew, big night for her.
Including 3 threes. An absolutely impressive night from Adeline Moore. And we have just seen her three-point percentage kind of go up and up.
Yeah.
And a big part of that is the addition of Eli Spencer, former varsity star on the boys' side, now at GRCC. Second one will not go. Crott with it. Kicks it into Marsman. Marsman outside for Avery Brose. Kylie Brose, no good. And trying to save it was Crott. No good. Stolen off by Forwarda. Newman.
Dribble.
Finds Forwarda, who gets it poked away. And they're going to call a foul on Crott. Crott yelling for kick ball.
Yeah, the foul was just before Morgan used the soccer move to move the ball forward.
Coach Adama just slammed the court. 14 seconds left.
I don't care what you say. I still like Melanie Adama over there coaching. She's all in, man. I love it.
First one good by Forwarda. Second one will not fall. Nearing the end of this one. Sparks drives up, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Moore. They can run out the clock.
And that is it.
Double-digit lead, double-digit win total for the first time in 7 seasons. The Broncos will have a 10 or more win season. They win this one, 38-23. We got awards to hand out coming up next.
Had a little accident? Don't worry, Cortate Body Shop has you covered. From dents and dings to major collision repair, our expert team brings your vehicle back to looking like new. with state-of-the-art equipment, precision color matching, and friendly service you can trust. We make the process stress-free from start to finish. Located right here in Coopersville, we work with all the major insurance companies and stand behind every repair. When accidents happen, drive into confidence with Cortade Body Shop, where quality...
One to Lexi Boss. Welcome back here to Broncos Radio here on Coopersville Huddle TV. It's not Friday, it's only Tuesday. So as we get everything all set up here, we got some awards to give it away. The Van Kemen Electric Lights Out Player of the Game award is going to go to Addie Moore. 17 points. I think she had 16 or 17 points. She had up. 3 threes, just again shooting the lights out tonight. So congratulations, Addie, on the Van Kemen Electric Lights Out Player of the Game. The Coopersville Dental Associates Perfect Smile Award, I'm going to give that one to Oakley Osterhart on the inbound pass where she rolled towards the basket and got it, and then got fouled, and she did make the and one, making it the 3-point play. The Coopersville Hardware and Feed Play of the Game, I'm giving that one to Morgan Ferwerda. Basically early in the second quarter or third quarter, she got the 3-point play, and that kind of moved the Broncos, gave them that extension to 10 points, and that's what the double digit, and they just kind of held that for the rest of the game. The they said Nerves of Steel is going to go to Olivia Burkhorst, the Southside Bar and Grill Nerves of Steel. The Coopersville Heating and Cooling Rebound, Lexi Boss got that one. 76 Diner Feed of the Game, we're giving that one to Morgan Ferwerda in her pass inside to Olivia Burkhorst for the layup. Again, she had a couple of those where they threw it inside there, and so Morgan had a couple of the feeds to them. The Cortade Body Shop collision of the game actually happened right near the fourth quarter, right near the end of the game here, as Callan Newman got tied up with Avery Brose, and they all went down to the floor extremely hard. So we're going to give that one to her. The Fatso's Pizza Defensive Player of the Game, going to go with Olivia Burkhorst. She owned the paint tonight, folks. People, if the Falcons came in, she was swatting them out, man. So we're going to give that one tonight to Olivia Burkhorst. And the One-Eyed Pete's Barbecue Steal of the Game, we're going to give that one to Livianne Voss, as she was able to get and sneak one away from Sparks. Tessa Sparks caught her off guard and was able to take and start the fast break the other way. So there's your winners tonight, as we now get ready for the boys' game. We'll be back after these couple of messages, and then we'll get ready for the boys' game here on Broncos Radio.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. Broncos looking to extend their win streak to 5. They won 4 of their last 5 games, so It's going to be a riveting one indeed, as Broncos look to get the double up on the Falcons.
Yeah, we started the first double up. Now we're looking to get this one here, the sweep. Somebody get the broom out. The Broncos want it very badly. We'll be back after this here on Michigan Sports Radio.
The 76 Diner and Truck Stop would like to invite you and your families to come and check out their diner. With locations in both Byron Center and Coopersville, they're a great place to stop before or after the game. They have a wide variety of menu choices to feed all the kids. They serve breakfast hot all day, and they're able to accommodate all of your large group needs. Their full menu is available for takeout orders, and they have online ordering at 76truckstopdiner.com.
Coopersville Hardware and Feed. We've got the tools you need. Fall flowers bright, Milwaukee tools in sight. Customer service is number 1.